What's up, everybody? Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now, Leaf Collective Football Random Checklist number 1, 3 hobby box break from bomberbreaks.com. Appreciate y'all jumping in. Let's get to it. We've got a pretty large checklist of 330 names from Y.A. Tittle all the way up there to A.J. Henning. We're going to go 3 as our base number as always, plus a 5. We're going to click it 8 times. 8 times on this one. Hey, what up, Brent? See, that's how you get the name Hot Hands, Drew, right? Just pull gold vinyl skeins and you can never go wrong. What up, Brent? After 8 clicks, we've got Bentley Henshaw at the bottom up to DJ Giddens at the top. We'll copy and paste that here in my list for right now. All right, then we've got our participants here in number 1. You're getting 22 names per spot. So I think we had 15-ish spots, 22 names apiece. So I took the participant list and copied it 22 times in there. So Jay and Steve, Richard got a whole bunch, and then Brent, Daryl got a few, and Scott, Christopher P, Chris F, Jay, Steve, and I guess Jay is the start again. So if I did this right, we'll have 330 names when we do the die roll. 3 plus a 3. We got 6 clicks to go. I need 330 if I did the copy and pasting correctly. I did. Hooray. The guys behind the scenes started to test my copy paste abilities with 22 names per. 4, 5, and 6 times gives me Richard at the bottom up to Scott B. So, copy and paste. All right. So, let me apply some formatting. Guys, I got a blog post ready. You know, I'm going to do this real quick just because we do have a ton of breaks to do tonight. You know, I'm all about transparency and just wanting to make you guys get a quick look. But, you know, we're still going to do it just for the process side, but I'm going to move a lot faster. So, from Steve there. But again, I'm going to provide a link in the chat, which will allow you to review your names while I pick out our boxes. We'll have plenty of time to review, so don't worry. And I'll look up every card still as we hit it, right? But it's just going to move it a little bit quicker than standard, just to keep it going, because I got a couple of these and Heritage High Number. We're going to rip Photogenic and hopefully Prism and a few others, right? Right. All right, control and paste that in there like so. And let me put 2024 Leaf Collective Football number 1 draw for 13/25. Make it visible and save it. And then from here we go. If you ever want to find our blogs, there they are. News, right? Here's our draw. We take this link and paste it in the chat there like so for your review. And we can enhance. Okay, that's good. Do Control F. We'll minimize that for now since you guys are reviewing. All right, let's get this case open to the fine folks at Leaf. Somebody send me a box cutter. Guys, point of information, Leaf Collective number 3 is on the site. As you can see, it's a 12-box case, so we're going to do 3 and 3 here for the first 2, but leaves us with another 2 remaining we can rip. I also believe we've got a jumbo case at some point. All right, we need 3 boxes, right? Right. You guys know the numbering 1 to 6, 7 through 12. The 0, actually, it's the wrong die. 12 there, 1 to 6, 7 to 12. It's the 10, 12, 11, 10. Going to be this one here. Anything but the 12. It's the 7, going to be the top box. And then we can use the 10-sided die to guarantee yourself a box. Same numbering, it is the 10, going to be the bottom box. Chill. All right, so we'll just move those right here for now since we're going to pick 3 more for the next one. All right, Brent's pumped about his possibilities. Let's see if we can match it to a boom. Good luck, dude. Seven cards per box, 4 autos, 3 base cards. Let's see. Feels like a slider boxy. It is. All right. Already did that. All right. Whew. With all that worked out, we are ready to rock. Good luck to everybody. Let's take a look. We'll pick out, what do we got? A lot of these are 55s, I think. We'll see. All right. Focus is where we want it. Let's start with Landon Holly. Landon Holly Pro Set Blue Shimmer. And that one be good. 7 out of 20 on the Holly. So just in case, I think you guys all done this before, but Landon Holly, Christopher P. That is yours. Congrats. First one is yours. Landon Holly, 7 out of 20. Behind that, it is Demond Williams Jr. Another shimmering beauty. Demond Williams Jr., 8 out of 20. Demond Williams Jr., Richard, yours. And behind that, it's going to be Jadarian Price. Jadarian Price, black, press pass. We've got 2 out of 6 on the Jadarian Price. 2 out of 6. Richard, another one for you. All right, autograph time. Let's start with a Jonte Cook II. Jonte Cook II, press pass green. Press pass green on that one. 3 out of 7 on the Cook. Richard on a heater. First autograph is yours to 7. Next up, it's Jaden Bradford. Blue shimmering. Jaden Bradford, 6 out of 20. 20 on the Bradford. Jay, that is yours. Next up, it is Jonah Coleman. Jonah Coleman on the autograph. Looks like a Washington Husky there. Press pass black. 1 out of 2 on the Jonah Coleman. Jonah Richard, another hit for you. Congrats. And round out box number 1, it's Tim Brown, veteran. Boom! Long-time Raider great. Cool hit there for somebody. Tim Brown. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Tim Brown auto. Scott B. Scott, that is yours. Congrats, Tim Brown. All right, starting box 2 with a George McIntyre Orange Shimmer. McIntyre Shimmer 5 out of 10. Jay, that's yours. It's a 10 on the McIntyre. Next up, it is Dia Bell. Has some Iowa Hawkeye vibes. Dia Bell 2 out of 6. Scott, yours. Next, it is Madden Imaliva. Well, I have to assume he's the younger brother of Nico, who caused quite a stir by not showing up to the volunteer spring game. So, yeah, interesting. 1 out of 2. 4-star. Okay, he's committed to UCLA, joining the Big Ten. That's where it's at, man. Brent on the board. All right, autograph time. Let's go with a little Jordan Davison. Jordan Davison here. Jordan Davison, green, 4 out of 7. Jay, yours. Next up, it's going to be Braden Dorman. Blue Shimmering Braden Dorman. That is 9 out of 20. Richard, yours. Next, I've got a Ryan Helinski. Ryan Helinski, kind of a burnt red, orangey shimmer on the Pro Set. Helinski. 1 out of 10. Daryl's on the board. Ryan Helinski for you to 10. Next, we've got a Avery Johnson to round out our second box. Avery Johnson has some Kansas State Wildcat looks to it. Avery Johnson, 6 out of 6. Scott, yours. All right, box 3. There's Fields of Fury, Caleb Johnson. Fields of Fury, Caleb Johnson, purple. This is 2 out of 8. Steve, your first card of the break. Next, it's a long-time Brownie Bernie Kosar, blue shimmering. Fun one there. That is 14 out of 20 on the Bernie. Richard. Next up, I've got Noah Fafita. Laser Focus, the Arizona Wildcat quarterback. Laser Focus etched 5 out of 20. Richard, another one for you. All right, last few autographs. Good luck, everybody. First, we've got Jaden Richardson. Jaden Richardson there has some USC characteristics. 4 out of 7 on the Jaden Richardson. It's an interesting autograph. Jaden Brent. There you go. Last box magic. Get you an autograph for your troubles. Next up, I've got Benjamin Hall. Benjamin Hall. 1 out of 10. Scott, that is yours. We've got Stephen McBride. Stephen McBride, orange. 1 out of 10 on McBride. So 1C, McBride. Jay, yours. And the last card of the break. Going to be representing the University of Miami Hurricanes and likely to be the #1 overall pick of the Tennessee Titans in the upcoming NFL Draft, Cameron Ward. Boom. Cam Ward, 1 out of 6. Fire. Cameron Ward, metal auto, going to... I had it. Richard! Congrats, Richard. That boom is yours. Very nice. Very clean looking card. And that is a great Cam Ward autograph. I'm not being facetious. That is more of the am and the ord than I've seen in a while. 1 out of 6 Cam Ward going to Richard. All right, folks, that is our first look at Collective, but we're going to run it back here with number 2 up next. Thank you for jumping in. To recap this, number 1 for Steve D, you got yourself the Caleb Johnson purple. Scott Barker, you got the Benjamin Hall auto. That is Avery Johnson, Dia Bell, and Tim Brown. Nice break for you, Scott. Congrats. Brent, we did get you the Jaden Richardson auto and the Madden I'm Aliva numbered card, but I do apologize for whiffing on the big ones. Jay, you got yourself Stephen McBride. That is Jordan Davison, the George McIntyre, and the Jaden Bradford. Daryl A, got yourself the Ryan Helinski for Daryl. Christopher P, you started us off with the Landon Holly going to you. And for my man Richard, big break, it is the Cam Ward to 6. Noah Fafita, Bernie Kosar, Braden Dorman, Jonah Coleman, Jonte Cook, Jadarian Price, and DeMond Williams. All right, with that, we'll stop and save. Number 2 is up now.